I did try this form of fasting last week, and I have to say that I kind of liked it. Hi, and welcome to my channel, Shades of Sage. So today I'm doing a video on intermittent fasting. This was a requested video of me. I'm doing this video and sharing what I've learned about intermittent fasting so far, as I'm using this as one of my primary aids to help me with my weight loss goals. So let's get started. So intermittent fasting is basically when you eat for a certain period of time and then you don't eat for a certain period of time. So there's many ways to do this. There's different varieties. So I'm just gonna list some of them. So the most common one actually is the 16-8, and that is the one that I am currently doing. So that's where you eat for 8 hours and then you fast for 16 hours. So whatever hours you decide to eat, that's really up to you. For me, I'm doing 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So at 10, I will have my breakfast and break my fast at that point, and then lunch will be somewhere around like 1 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me, and then dinner at like 5:30 with the kids. I eat with them, and then I don't eat after 6. So that's the most common one I think that most people do when they are doing intermittent fasting. For the rest of the time while you're fasting, you can drink water, tea, and coffee. If you're drinking coffee, you want to try to like drink it black or only just a little bit of creamer, because I think they say anything over 100 calories breaks your fast. So if you are drinking coffee during your fast, either drink it black or with a light creamer and no sugar. And the same thing with your tea. If you are drinking tea during your fast, keep it just tea without any sweeteners or any additions to it. So another way to fast is called alternate day fasting. There's 2 ways to actually do alternate day fasting. So some people, when they're doing this form of fasting, they eat restricted calories one day, so like 500 calories in that day, and then they eat normally the next day. And some people that do alternate day fasting, they do the 16-8 on one day, and then for the next day they do regular eating. So they're not fasting every other day. So that's another form of fasting that you can try as well. So the next form of fasting that some people do is a 5-2 diet. And that's basically where you're doing some form of fasting for 5 days. So your main work week, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are your days to eat normally, or your cheat days, or however you want to call it. So some people, a lot of people really like that one because it gives them something to work towards, and they know that on the weekends they can eat whatever they like, and during the work week they can be a little bit more disciplined. So that helps them to be able to stay on their fast through the Monday and Friday, knowing that they have weekends off. The last form of fasting that some people do is OMAD. So that's basically eating 1 meal a day. I did try this form of fasting last week, and I have to say that I kind of liked it. So basically, if you're doing OMAD, you're eating only 1 meal, but in that 1 meal, you want to make sure that you're getting all of your calories for the day, because you don't want your calories to be too low, because then your body goes into starvation mode. So in that 1 meal, you have to eat whatever your calorie requirements are for your body. So whether that's 1,200 or 1,500 or 1,800 calories a day, you have to try to get all those calories in that 1 meal. So some people like to have like a 1 hour eating window. That's what I did. I would break my fast at 10 and then give myself between the hours of 10 and 11 to eat all the calories that I could for the day. And then after that, I would break my fast again the next day at 10. So OMAD could be very beneficial as well, and that is another form of fasting. And I will reveal my results for that week in my next weight loss video update. So be on the lookout for that. So like I said, there's many different forms of fasting. You just really want to pick what works best for you, for your body type. Maybe experiment with some of them, try some of them out. Like I said, the 16-8 is the most popular one, but some people do like a 20-4 where they're fasting for 20 hours and then they're eating for 4 hours. Some people do 14-10. If you're doing one of those fasting windows, you just choose the hours that work best for you and your lifestyle, and then that could be your eating window, and then for the rest of the time you're not eating. But you can have liquids as long as they're not sweetened and have like added calories to them, because then that will break your fast. Some benefits of fasting: 1, it accelerates your weight loss. 2, it can improve your glucose levels. 3, it can improve your insulin sensitivity. 4, it can reduce your sugar cravings. 5, it can regenerate cells. And 6, it can improve your brain function. The reason why fasting works, or the reason why some people use this diet for their form of weight loss, is because it keeps your body in a state of ketosis. So ketosis basically is when your body and your cells are using fat for energy instead of using glucose, which is your body's main form of energy. That's what your body loves to run on and get its fuel from, is sugar. So when you take away sugar for an extended period of time, you're forcing your body to use the fat cells that you have accumulated in your body to run as energy instead of sugar. which helps with fat loss and it helps with weight loss. Some people also pair this eating style with the keto diet, which is they eat high protein foods and they limit their carbs. For me, that wouldn't work because I'm vegetarian. So I don't eat an excessively high protein diet, and that doesn't fit me and my lifestyle and my beliefs. But for those that do eat a keto diet and do fasting, they really can see rapid and accelerated weight loss. So you have to remember that excess fat on the body is inflammation. And so fasting can help people with pre-existing health conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure or heart disease. But of course, if you are attempting to try this diet or you're interested in this style of eating, definitely consult with your primary physician or your doctor, because I'm not a doctor. This is just some things that I have learned about intermittent fasting. So I am enjoying intermittent fasting so far. For my first weight loss journey, I did not do this. I didn't really know about intermittent fasting, but I really like it because I feel like I have more time in my day to focus on other things. Like I'm not always worried about food or always worried about what I'm going to eat or having to stop to prepare what I'm going to eat. It's a little bit easier, I feel like, for my lifestyle, especially with 3 little kids. I'm busy all day long, and so eating at certain periods of times or knowing that I don't have to eat until a certain time allows me to get more work done in my day. So I'm loving that about it so far. And I feel like intermittent fasting is really good for teaching you discipline. So if you're only eating in certain periods of times of the day, or you're only eating 1 meal a day, it really forces you to choose better options, I think, because you have all day to think about it, you have all day to prepare it. Of course, when you're super hungry though, I will say don't go shopping when you're super hungry, or try to plan your meals before you eat, because if you're really hungry and you're out and about, you're probably going to pick something that's not so good. Like you're probably going to pick the first thing that you see because you're really hungry. So try to like pre-plan it out, but having the extra time, you have extra time to pre-plan what you're going to eat, maybe even write it down, and you can eat a little bit more healthier because you have time to think about it and plan it out and prepare your meals. I will link a video down below that I watched on intermittent fasting. This video is actually done by a doctor, so he's certified to talk about all of these things. And it was an excellent video. I feel like he really explained intermittent fasting very well and why it works, the benefits of it, and the proper way or the healthy way to do it. So I will link that down below if you're interested in more information about intermittent fasting. Like I said, this is just some things that I've learned. I'm still learning about it myself, but if you like more information, some more science-based information, you can check out that video down below. So like I said, I am enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying the results that I'm having. However, I do have some cheat days here and there and some cheat meals, but I'll explain more about that in my weight loss update next Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that, where I detail how I'm doing with my weight loss goals, how much weight I lost this month, and how many inches, and how I'm doing with eating and exercising and all of that. So stay tuned for my video for next week. That's all that I have for today. If you're planning on doing this, or if you are doing this, I wish you the best of luck. If you currently are doing this, what are some of your tips, or what kind of results have you had with intermittent fasting? If you like this video, give me a great big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. Thank you so much for watching today. And like I always say, remember to let your story be your power. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.